Hello and welcome back to this week's Jewels of Wisdom. Now this week it's a little bit different. I was sort of got some inspiration for video for this week to really tell you, I guess, a little bit about my own journey and the reason I got involved in the health and fitness, why I work with the sorts of people I do, and what is my purpose. And I think sometimes, I know for myself recently, you get a bit lost in so many tasks and jobs that need doing, so many aspects of business that you get involved with. Sometimes you can find yourself maybe losing that purpose. You need a little bit of a reminder just to keep you getting up, keeping going, keeping that motivation, because you can't always, being self-employed, being your own boss, or running a large company, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is your position is, it's not just about you, it's about the people you serve. And so you've got to help find little ways that you can help motivate yourself. And I know for me, I started going to the gym many years ago, back in '93. I can't even believe it myself. Sometimes it was that long ago, but I did. And, for me, health and fitness and sport, or particularly the health and fitness side where I started out, was instrumental. It was the catalyst in taking me to where I am now. I'm not going to go into the whole length of my personal story. That's private for me. But for me, health and sport, what it actually means to me is it's not just about changing your external appearance and building your confidence in that sense. It's about courage, being able to be stronger, more confident. Yes. Being able to, it represents success to me, and being able to almost get that sense of feeling limitless. When you're healthy, you can feel limitless and go beyond whatever thought you thought was possible for yourself, and really feeling that you can protect yourself as well. No matter what happens, you're capable of protecting yourself and overcoming any obstacles and moving forward stronger. So for me, that was really important. It was more than just the physical and the health and fitness side of things. It was something that was actually going to build my confidence and give me such strength that I was able to start my own business, which is something I always wanted since I was 19. I always wanted to be my own boss. But I had to make a transition, and I had to make a transition from a very well-paid job. In fact, when I moved from my other job, I had to take a 50% pay cut, and go into an industry and learn from the ground up, and had to work part-time, getting some experience while working in my full-time job before I actually transitioned into full-time health fitness instructor. But in that moment of working in that environment, I was able to then learn more, educate myself more, expand my knowledge to help the people I was serving, build my own client base. And you're doing this knowing, the risks you're taking. There's absolutely no guarantee it's going to work out the way you planned. It could fail miserably. And having those sleepless nights, having that level of stress and pressure, not necessarily from other people, but the pressure you put on yourself, to perfect and always be the best. And always, I guess, you have that habit of perfectionism and looking at others around you and seeing what they're doing, wanting to, go beyond that in some sense. So for me, bringing those elements, and then obviously, what I tied into becoming more involved in professional sport as well, and learning in that, that amazing opportunity that I worked in with some great medical professionals in the world of sport, and taking that knowledge, looking at athletes, how they perform, how they manage to overcome, how they always manage to get that little bit extra from whatever it is that they do, how the science changes to improve performance, get you stronger, faster, sharper, your abilities to know what your environment's like, that awareness of yourself, and being able to take advantage of opportunities as they come in at speed sometimes. So being alert. So for me, when it comes to high performers, and when it comes to, that thought that people who take those risks to start their own business, it's not just about themselves. They're doing something to help others, not just in terms of their client base, but also the people who work with them, their team. It's not always about themselves. And where some may think, well, they're not working that hard, I'm working harder, etc. But there's lots going on behind the scenes and after hours that help keep the machine going, as it were. And that in itself can put tremendous pressure on a person that can affect the health and fitness. So for me, bringing in those elements of sport as well, and seeing how they get that little, as I said, that little bit extra out of athletes, how could I adapt that to bring that into working with executives, entrepreneurs, and people who demand and expect the most from themselves, let alone anybody else, because all of that pressure, all of that constant stress, risk taking, even though when it works the rewards are fantastic, it comes with a lot of problems, physical, mental and emotional as well, because you put your passion into it. It's not just about the money, it's about the passion and the drive and success and that wanting to do the right thing and wanting to do it better. So for me, it really is, health and fitness is a catalyst to so many other things, because as I've always said, your business is your sport and you are the athlete, so you need to train like one. So I hope that has inspired you, made you think, or just given you a bit of an idea and a tip of maybe the next step you can take, and really, valuing health and fitness in the way it can help you get to the next stage of your life. But I wish you every success. Thank you again for tuning in. Please don't forget, I really appreciate the likes and the thumbs up, etc. If you can comment and give me your views, greatly appreciate any tips or any thoughts you have that could maybe inspire my next video, and share it if you know someone who could benefit, and would love for you to share it as well. But anyway, I wish you a fantastic day and I will see you next week. Goodbye.